The following program is rated GE. It is suitable for general family viewing.
Hi and welcome to another episode of The Grind. My name is Violet Njaki. Now when it comes to working out, you know this thing, unaenda unaona gym and you're like, you know what, let me just get it, maybe it's something that I can do, a workout. But what does it take for someone to run such an entity? What does it take for you to decide, you know what, let me wake up, start a gym, I'll get clients, in business ya kawaida, but you may be wrong about that. That is why I took the initiative to go down to Next Level Fitness to understand what does it take to run a workout entity. Karibu sana.
Thank you so much.
Please introduce yourself and tell us what you do.
My name is John Thiongo. I'm the CEO of Next Level Fitness. And karibu sana.
Asante.
We are so happy to have you here today.
Asante sana.
Yes.
So my first question is, running a gym, one may find it easy. But why did you decide, like me as Mr. Thiongo, let me decide to open up a gym?
Yes. We started this gym in 2016, and it was the first full commercial, full fit out, top of class gym within Syokimau and Mombasa Road and the environs. And the reason that drove us to starting this facility was because of the rising cases of lifestyle related diseases within community.
Yeah.
And that concerned us, especially among the middle class,
Yes.
in which is the area or the segment that we serve. And we noted that there was rising cases of lifestyle-related diseases. There was also rising cases of issues of self-esteem, lack of confidence, and morale for life.
Yes.
And you know what? That is exactly what a gym and a spa or a facility of this type comes to address. First is the fitness issues, because we all need to be fit for longer life and more quality life.
Yes.
And that's what we sought to come and provide. But we also want to get a community, a nation of people full of morale,
Yes.
people full of self-esteem,
Yes.
people full of confidence.
Yes.
Because you know what I say? That morale, self-esteem, confidence are like muscles.
Yes.
They grow with exercise.
Yeah.
And so we created this facility to be a platform, to be a place where people can come for exercise so that they can grow. And therefore, that's why we have our tagline, Get Lifted.
Get lifted.
So we invite people to come.
Yeah.
When they come, in whatever form, in whatever shape, mental, physical, or otherwise,
That's right.
ours here is to lift them up. Better morale, better confidence, better self-esteem, but more importantly, better shape of body,
Yes.
better psyche of the body. And that is why we say, come to Next Level Fitness and be lifted.
And be lifted.
Yes.
Be lifted. So when you were deciding, you know what, this is something that my community needs, what was your financial stand at that point? You're like, okay, what I have in my pocket right now, it's enough for me to open a gym.
To open a good gym, you can never have enough money because it's not a low capital type of investment.
Yes.
Maybe kuko na zile za estates kuinua mawe hivi, but to have a full
za mawe.
zile za mawe, zile za nyuma ya nyumba. But now what we have set out here required a bit of financial capital outlay. We didn't have enough, but as our philosophy is, you start small, you dream big, you start small, and you act now. So we started with just enough capital, but we have been growing and investing more in the gym as the time has come.
Yeah. Now, from the history that you know about Mr. Thiongo, we know you're a business person. Did you at one point reach to a point like, okay, this gym is not giving returns of what I invested in it, and you're like, okay, maybe I need to close it down? Did you ever get to that point?
Oh, many times, especially the first 2-3 years were very tough because gyms the take-up, the off-take for gyms is not very fast. It takes time for people to enroll. It takes time for people to get to the habit of consistent fitness. And so the gym also feels that. So the first 2-3 years were very tough. We were barely breaking even, sometimes just breaking even.
And how many years later is this?
And now this is now the 8th year, because we started in this is the 7th year. We started in 2016. But right now we are a full profitable commercial gym, but that was not the case. The earlier years and the COVID years were very tough. And we had to really get back to the pocket and boost the gym to get it going. Yes, but with time we've gotten a very stable clientele. People love this, it's like a family. And now we have a lot of people who patronize our gym.
Yeah. Now, I know as the CEO, you do not get to run the gym, and maybe we'll talk to your manager to understand how does this business run even when you're not here. But before we let you go, what is that one main challenge that you faced as a business person running a gym?
One major challenge is the attitude and the culture in community out here that gym is not for everyone.
Yeah.
And we hear and we see that a lot. And what that means is that a lot of people in community have not seen the value of joining a fitness club.
Yeah.
And it's not like there are no problems or people don't know there are health issues that can be resolved by exercise. But it has not been the culture of Kenyans to go to a gym and to make it the habit to join a gym.
Yeah.
So we have been educating our people and telling them, look, all of us need fitness. All of us need a club where you can join like-minded people, because this thing works best in a club, in a place like this where you psyche one another for better fitness.
Yeah.
So that was one major challenge. The other one was capital, because as you can see, to get all this equipment, to get a good gym with all the facilities, even the spa, it is not cheap.
Yeah.
And also to put it in a prime location like ours.
Yes.
But with time, we've been able to overcome.
Yeah. Now, even as I let you go, what is that statement that you will give someone who wants to join this industry, even to become a business person?
My advice and my parting shot is start small, start now. Because fitness is a lifestyle. You can't get into it until you start.
Yeah.
For a lot of people, it's the starting.
Yeah.
So start small. By small, I mean start coming one day, make it 2 days, make it 3 days per week, then make it consistent. Because the winning formula is in the consistency.
Wow.
And the good thing is that our package has something for everyone. Even the guy who comes daily, even the guy who wants to do monthly, even an annual package. So we have something for everyone.
For everyone.
Yes.
Oh, that is quite the motivation. Start small, start now.
Yes.
And consistency. Oh, well, thank you so much, Mr. Thiong. I'm hoping that your manager will get to tell us what it takes to run this amazing gym.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Now, we've understood what it took for Mr. Thiong'o to make and rise this fitness center, the Next Level Fitness Center. But now we talk to the manager to understand what exactly goes on behind the closed doors of running a fitness business. So, Karibu Sana, please introduce yourself.
Thank you so much. My name is Joyce Kamene. I'm the manager at Next Level Fitness.
As a manager, what does it take to run a fitness business?
Wow, running a fitness setup, it's one of the most challenging setup, that one I wouldn't lie, because it takes a lot in terms of you've got to be creative every day. Yes. As you already know, it's not so easy for someone just to wake up and come to work out. Yes. Working out is not easy, definitely. You've got to be consistent, you've got to be dedicated to working out. So we've got it calls for a lot of passion in running the business and being creative in how you want to retain your clients. Because we've had instances where a client comes one day out of pressure out there, I go to a gym. Yes. So you're pressured to register to a gym. And when you come here 1-2 days, already your muscles are aching. After 2 days, you don't want to come back. Yes. So what is it that you've got to be creative in terms of retaining your clients and keep them moving?
Yeah.
Yes.
Now, you've mentioned about being creative to retain your clients, and this is something that every business person does in whatever industry they're in. But when it comes to Next Level Fitness, what is that unique thing that makes the client want to come back and say, you know what, my gym is Next Level Fitness?
Wow. I think as you've seen our place, Of course, generally for a gym, of course, there's the weight side, and then there's a cardio.
Yes.
And if I would want to say there's something that stands out for us, it's our cardio product. It's one of the best. If there's something that keeps our client even yearning for the next day workout, and even if you've traveled for work, the only thing that you're missing out, it's the cardio.
Nimehata cardio leo.
As in, you don't want, you're even keeping tabs with your fellow and the accountability part of it, because we've created a community, a family. There's something that we pride ourselves in. We've created like a family. So even if you miss a gym, you always try to keep tabs with your fellow working out mates. Like what happened today? What is it that I missed? Yes.
So even with that in mind, do you have trainers, and what does it take to have the best trainers to ensure that your entity is running as it's supposed to?
Yeah, of course we do have trainers. We have 4 trainers that are full-time. So we that do also, all the trainers actually even do the cardio classes, and they manage the clients when they're doing the weights. So of course, in terms of managing the team, of course it also costs a lot for managing the team, because then it's also one thing, because the energy you give out to the trainers is the same energy they will translate to the clients.
Yes, true.
And of course, at the end of the day, you want your clients to have a good experience.
Yes.
So of course we always have a good rapport with the trainers. If there is anything, any breakdown in machines, any issue that is not working out in the cardio, we always try to act as fast as possible. Yes.
And how important is it to have a trainer who understands your clients and understands the industry?
Wow, that's very important. Actually, that is key. If there is anything that if you're looking for a trainer, that is always the first thing you are looking out. You're not just bringing anyone who says like, I think I can actually train. Because see, when clients come here, their whys are different.
Yes.
A client would come here maybe because they have actually an issue. Their why. So does a client know how to handle a client with this issue? Does a client know to handle a client who actually wants to gain weight? A client wants to lose.
Yeah.
So them understanding this industry, it's very key.
Mm-hmm. Yes. So with that in mind, what is the package that Next Level Fitness offers for someone?
So we have different packages. At least we try to cater for all walks of life. So of course we have peak hours, because our gym operates from 5 a.m. all the way to 10 p.m. That is from Monday to Saturday, and then we are closed on Sunday, of course. So of course during in Monday to Saturday we open from 5. Then we do our cardio classes. We've tried to do like 3 classes in a day. So in the morning we have a class that runs from 6 a.m. to 7 a.m. Then we also have another class to cater in for the mid-morning guys, the housewives. As in you don't want someone who's a housewife who would want to wake up very early.
Yes.
So we also have a cardio class that runs from 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. Then for the guys who are going to work, and after work, this is where you want to leave your problems and go home. We have a cardio class that runs from 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. So of course that one we consider peak. So peak it's from way early, from 5 a.m. to 10 p.m. And then we also have the off-peak. Of course you understand that those guys, even students, they have passion in working out.
Yes.
So we've catered for them under the off-peak package.
Yes.
And then we also have, in terms of corporates, we have corporates that want to pay for their staff. So we also have a package for them.
Yeah.
Yes.
Wow, that is quite very informative for someone who would want to join the gym. But we're going to take a short break, but when you come back, we're going to understand how do you curate your packages when it comes to pricing to accommodate all the persons that walk through the doors of Next Level Fitness after this break.
Tulijaribu hata kufungua mlango, ingawa moto ilikuwa imezidi na hatukufanikiwa.
Lakini shida kufika bahali tu incident ilikuwa imetokea, kuna shida ya barabara.
Watu 6 waangamia katika makali ya moto eneo la Kipkelion Magharibi, kaunti ya Kericho. Kamati ya mazungumzo ya maridhiano yasema haitasitisha mazungumzo baada ya shinikizo kutoka kwa mirengo yote miwili ya kisiasa.
We have resolved that we will leave this process open up to this Friday, 22nd of September. that will be the last day that we expect to receive memoranda.
Na wahudumu wa sekta ya jua kali kupigwa jeki na serikali kwa kupewa vyeti rasmi.
That's why we say RPL is for making skills which are invisible visible.
Radio 47 tuko nawe mchana kutwa na usiku kucha. 101.8 Garissa. Tunavuma na bado.
Flavors of Africa.
Enjoy your favorite shows anywhere. Download DSTV Stream today.
For those who missed the first part, my name is Violet Njeki and we are at Next Level Fitness here in Syokimau. We are learning what does it take to run a workout business. Why do you need that workout space close to you? We've been told about how Next Level Fitness came to rise and also what packages that you offer. But when it comes to the packages, what do you consider when it comes to curating the price within these packages?
Okay, thank you so much for that question. So I think for the product, so maybe I would also want to elaborate on terms of product. So for us, I think there is also one thing we always say, our clients get value for the what they pay for. Because apart from cardio, the weight, we also have the nutrition package in it. We also offer physio. Trust you me, I'm not so sure if there is any gym that has a physio department in it. We try as much as possible to ensure our clients they have like a self-contained gym.
We are so used to physios being in hospitals.
Exactly.
Yes.
You can imagine. So we also have a physio and also have the spa. So that is massage. We also have offer the same. So in terms of pricing, so of course it's dependent if someone picks a peak or off peak. So for peak, we charge 6,000 a month. And trust you me, in that package, that one caters for your cardio classes, for the weights, and guess what? Steam and sauna. Which gym offers steam and sauna with that kind of price?
Yeah.
Yes.
So you've mentioned the steam and the sauna, which is basically a spa, if I'm not wrong. But what does it take to merge the two? A gym and a spa in one?
So what happens is, of course, by default, steam and spa, it actually goes on, it actually complements the working out. So of course, if someone does a workout, they would want to relax. Yeah. And what better way of relaxing other than just going to steam and sauna? Yes.
And will you say that this is something key that has also kept Next Level Fitness in business?
Of course. It's actually set up as a part. Because for the few gyms that I know, they actually have steam and sauna. They charge it separately. Yeah, so if I'm actually looking at the value of money that you're getting out of it, it's a plus.
Yeah.
Yes.
So what are some of the challenges that you as a manager, you're like, running biashara si kidogo?
Well, challenges are so many, but maybe one of the main challenge would be, I think as I mentioned, every client has their whys. Yes. So you have these clients that have come up with because of peer pressure. They want to lose a gym. Of course, you've gained this weight over time. Yes. So you come in with an expectation that I'm going to lose weight within a month. And you're not even catering in for your diet. Yes. So they presume the fact that I'm actually working out, then by default the weight would actually go down. Yes. Yet you're not looking at your diet. So of course 1 month down the line, you've already done your assessment, then the client comes in 1 month down, they're like, I'm not lost any weight, I've actually gained. Yeah. So you're like, okay, how do I deal with this? But of course we've found ways, and I think that's actually what has actually helped us, having those different complementing departments within the gym. Because one, you've got to make clients understand you could be giving your 100% in the gym.
Yes.
You got also to give it your 100% in your kitchen, the nutrition. As you always say, it's 80% your kitchen, 20% it's workout.
Yes.
Yes.
So when it comes to running the gym, there's some of like people come in and they're like, I've paid for the monthly package, but after 2 weeks or maybe a few days, they're off. How does this go about when with you as a manager? Like, okay, now this client has worked off, they can come back in at another time, or how does that work?
Yeah, so within, actually, that's something I think what has actually helped us a lot. When a client actually, because we have clients that actually travel out for work, and it's beyond their control, or something just comes up and they're not able to attend a gym. So within us, we have a policy where if you're traveling, always alert us you're freezing an account. We call it freezing an account. When you freeze your account, we pause your membership. So when you come back, we unfreeze your account.
You continue from where you left off.
Exactly. Yes.
That is going to be
exactly.
So you are located on a busy highway, and you're located in a mall. But how important is it for the location of the business, considering now where you are right now, but still the clients are coming in? What is the importance of a location when you're setting up such a business?
Yeah, of course, I think we always even say one of our biggest strengths of even it's the location. We are in a very good location. One, of course, being that it's a busy mall, it's along a highway, and it's around residential homes. So of course, by default, if we need someone who's working very far and they are living around, so by default, this would be like they have this as their preferred gym. Because after working out, then I'm just going home. So then the other thing, of course, the foot traffic we get to attract here, it's also very okay.
Okay, tell me about you putting Next Level Fitness in the market. What is the marketing strategy that you go for?
One of the, of course, we are always marketing. You can't stop marketing. That one I'll tell you for free. As in, you've got to keep up your numbers there. You've got to retain, because the first thing is always, every month you want to attract new clients and you want to retain the new clients. So you've already attracted the new clients. How do you retain them? It's now the creativity that comes in mind. But then how do you attract new clients? Of course, it's just sending out that product out there, because we also have hikes that we plan along the way. So of course, you've got to think of ways, what makes you the preferred choice.
Yeah, what makes you stand out.
But then the question now would be, do you even know why you're doing
fitness?
It? Yeah. Why are you doing it?
Yes.
Yeah, so it's always just a question of making your clients understand fitness is a lifestyle.
Fitness is a lifestyle.
And your health is your wealth.
Yes. Fitness is a lifestyle, your health is your wealth. Thank you so much, Joyce. I believe we are talking to the nutritionist just to understand why is it important for you to have a nutritionist at your place of workout. Now we've gotten to speak to the founder, or the CEO, as we would rather call him. We've talked to the manager, but remember they told us that they have a nutritionist at hand. So I'm joined by the nutritionist here, and we're going to understand what is the importance of having her in the workout sessions in the gym itself. Karibu sana.
Thank you so much.
Please introduce yourself and tell us what you do.
Okay, my name is Jamima Baraka Ayub. I'm the nutritionist at Next Level Fitness. Thank you for having me today.
Thank you so much for honoring our call. So when someone decides to open a gym or a workout entity, what is the importance of having a nutritionist at hand?
Okay, so when clients come into the facility, they have different goals that they want to achieve. So our clients might come in, they want to gain weight, others want to lose weight, others want to maintain a healthy weight. So having a nutritionist is a good step in helping you align your clients' goals with what they want to achieve in a healthy and a long-term perspective. So when a client comes in the facility, the first thing we do is a nutrition assessment, which consists of a general body assessment. So we do anthropometric measurements. We check the biochemical status that are related to nutrition. We do a physical assessment. We also check a typical day for them, what they take, for, a typical day consists of. And then after that, we are able to get data that is used as a baseline as they get into the gym setting.
Yeah.
Yes.
So as your clients come in, all clients are different. So how do you get to work around, considering that you have different clients different day? How are you able to work around that?
So we have a system we have incorporated in the gym such that when a new client comes in, they have to get an assessment done. They do a registration, which is inclusive of an assessment. So the first step is to see a nutritionist, and then you are able to tell the nutritionist the goals that you have.
Okay.
Then after that, the nutritionist is now going to connect you with a trainer who is going to help you achieve the goal. Because as a nutritionist, you are able also to recommend the kind of exercise routines depending on the goal of the client. So we have strength training and we have endurance training. Strength training is more of the weight. Endurance training is more of the cardiorespiratory fitness of the person. So as they come in, depending on where they want to be, we are able to advise over what period of time they can be able to achieve that. And after that, we are now able to talk to the trainer. The trainer now can be able to understand the goal of the client, and from there he picks it up from there.
Yeah. Now, when someone goes into a gym, some go with the mind of, I want to lose weight, others, I want to gain weight. But there are sometimes you go and a client is told, no, that is not what you need to be doing. Is that also part of you as a nutritionist?
As a client comes in, again, we are looking at also the medical perspective of the client. So if they also have any condition that is related to nutrition or that has any implications when it comes to weight loss or weight gain, we are able to advise accordingly.
Considering that you're working at a workout field, is there like a plan that someone, even a random person like me, when I decide to go for a gym, there's a dietary plan that I need to follow?
Yes. So after the assessment is basically collecting the data. So after the assessment, we are now able to make personalized nutrition recommendations according to the data of the client. So depending on where you want to be, again, it's the goal of the client. And an assessment may take 10 to 15 minutes, but a consultation goes up to 1 hour. Yes. We are able to look at a typical day for you. I'm able to decipher the food that you're taking and the components of that food, and I'm able to tell you now you can increase this, you can take less of this. Yeah, if a client wants a meal plan, we are able to personalize a meal plan, a 2-week plan that is calculated according to their calories and their requirements.
Yeah,
yes.
You know, there's some people who say, okay, my workout trainer gave me this meal plan, but now this is supposed to be your work, not the work of the trainer.
Yes. A trainer is going to give you a workout plan. A nutrition is going to give you a meal plan.
Please note. So even as we get to wind up on understanding next level fitness, what are some of the challenges that you as a nutritionist face working side to side with the clients?
Okay, again, as I said, people come in with different goals. The one thing that I can really say cuts across, again, all nutritionists is that we compete with social media influencers.
True.
A lot.
Yes.
So when they come in, people have this idea of, body goals. It's more of a certain body image rather than healthy weight. So we have to sit down with the client. Again, with the consultation session, it's able to cover, we are debunking the myths that you've had here, outside here, and then we are seeing the kind of information you actually have, and then we are able to tell you whether it's the right information or the wrong information. But when we come in, we encourage you to take up a plan that is long-term. We don't encourage the short-term ways of achieving the goal that you have.
Okay, so as we close this up, what advice would you have for someone who is opening up a workout center and the need for having a nutritionist at hand?
Okay, I'd say having a nutritionist comes in very handy when you're opening a workout setting, because it's one thing to work out, and working out is actually whatever you call burning calories. And the calories we're actually burning is what we are taking. So 80% is actually what you're eating. Yes. The rest of the 20% is working out. So again, it comes in a very holistic approach, because it's not even about the weight alone. It's not about the nutrition alone. We need to have a holistic perspective. So the stress of the clients, stress levels, the environment of these clients, the sleep schedules, all these matter when it comes to how our client is going to achieve their goal.
Yeah. Okay, thank you so much. But can you tell us where someone can get to join Next Level Fitness?
Okay, so we are located in Syokimau, and we also have our social media handles. So anytime you want to check out the sessions that we have. We have aerobic sessions that are posted there. We have weight sessions that are posted there, so you can be able to reach us on that handle. And when you come in again, you are going to go through the nutritionist once you get into the facility. So you're very much welcome.
Thank you so much for your time. Well, guys, you've heard it from the horse's mouth, the importance of having a nutritionist at hand when you are opening a workout entity, or rather when you're opening a gym. We've talked to the CEO, a manager, and a nutritionist all in one, just to make that business running day in, day out. Well, that, guys, is all we had for you today. Remember to talk to us on 22047, Violet Njoki, all social media platforms, TV47 News on Twitter or X, TV47 Kenya on Facebook, TV47